expect this. I really didn't. With all the positive comments and reviews, I didn't expect this whatsoever. By the way, on my community post, all of you have been banned that attacked me and said I was being petty. Wasn't being petty. Go look at the post again. Now, moving on. Tyrone Magnus wins. Banality. Now, says here, the Suicide Squad underperformed at the box office, and here's why. I didn't want to just find an article that was just saying, yeah, it didn't do good numbers. I wanted to know why, because it seems like most fans liked it, from what I'm hearing. And by the way, I don't trust movie reviews anymore. Like movie scores, like Metacritic, Rotten Tomatoes. After everything, with all these different movies and video games, I no longer trust none of them. So, yeah, I gotta go with other things. Now, it says here on CNN Business, The Suicide Squad, a new R-rated superhero film from Warner Bros., opened to an estimated $26.5 million at the North American box office this weekend. The number came in under industry expectations, which projected the film to make around $30 million. The movie took in $72.2 million worldwide, according to the studio. So does that mean the film starring Idris Elba, John Cena, and Margot Robbie as the devilishly crazy Harley Quinn was a flop? Not exactly. Okay, so explain this, because I'm like, how? Like, look, I put out content. I read my comments. I know when people are majority on one side or the other, and the majority of at least my followers seem to like it. So I'm trying to figure out why it ain't doing well. As we've seen so much this summer, it's getting increasingly difficult to gauge success at the box office. Why? Is it because of streaming? Probably. Let's see here. The theaters are still trying to find their footing after the pandemic ravaged their businesses, and offering blockbusters at home via streaming has skewed the metrics even further. That's what I figured. That said, The Suicide Squad is a big-budget superhero film by director James Gunn, who also directed Marvel's incredibly popular Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, before I go further, aren't they saying stuff about, like, certain movies now? Like, they'll be like, it's the biggest box office pandemic opening. I mean, is there some type of ruler they have for this type of situation? His newest film also earned great reviews from critics, 92% score on Rotten Tomatoes, which, and stars well-known actors. So, box office expectations were high going into this weekend, but several factors may have dampened turnout. For starters, The Suicide Squad opened as concerns about the rising COVID cases from the Delta variant are growing. I was hearing something about Delta. I didn't know what the hell it was. I had time following up on all this stuff. Those fears may have scared some consumers away from wanting to sit indoors with strangers, I guess. But it's still too early to tell if the rise of the variant, it's funny, variant and then Loki, and it's just weird that that word is ever so popular in pop culture right now, and also anyway, and the revived COVID restrictions, such as the CDC again recommending people wear masks indoors, had an impact. Another reason the film may have missed expectations is that it's a follow-up to 2016's Suicide Squad. The film was poorly received by fans and critics alike, despite making $747 million globally, according to ComScore. The 2021 film included some of the same characters and actors from the 2016 version, and is less of a sequel and more of a second try. In the end, the sour response to the original film and confusion over the one's connection may have been difficult to sell moviegoers. Okay. Was it marketing? I don't know. Finally, like all Warner Bros. 2021 releases, the film was also available on HBO Max the same day it hit theaters. That may have cannibalized ticket sales, but other recent Warner Bros. Movies, including Godzilla vs. Kong and Space Jam: A New Legacy, opened to solid numbers in theaters, while also being available on HBO Max. So it couldn't have been the streaming thing. Could it have been marketing? Could have been the first one was a big piece of trash and they didn't want to come see the second one. I don't know. Although any one of the reasons could be to blame for the humdrum opening of the Suicide Squad. I mean, it could have been a combo. It's likely a mixture of all the above. At the end of the day, it's not 2019 anymore, and the box office isn't the only way to judge if a film is a hit or not. Streaming is now the focus of Hollywood, so I don't know, is it the focus or is it partially? I don't know. It might be the focus. So although the movie came in light at the box office, at least compared to high expectation, it could still be considered a success for bringing attention or possibly subscribers to HBO Max. Okay. Alright, well, we'll see. I mean, you know, here's my thing. There's movies out there that I like that didn't do well, and I still buy them on Blu-ray and 3D and watch the hell out of them. You guys shouldn't get so emotional over somebody else's opinion, over entertainment, over characters that aren't even real. Let's calm down. We've all done it sometimes, even myself, but we just have to, you know, put things in perspective, you know. So anyway, post comments down below. Let me know what you think. Be careful, because the band hammer is out, flapping lightning. Trust me on that. 10 million subscribers. Woo!